Miss Land has done an amazing job of getting a program together for us today, and our fourth grade students have worked very hard. Our ukulele club has worked very hard. And at the end, we're even going to hear from Major Castles, who is at Fort Campbell. He'll be able to tell you guys a little bit about Veterans Day and answer some questions. So we are very excited. We are going to kick this off with our first group in Mr. Carney's room, talking to us about what is Veterans Day. Mr. Carney, I'm turning it over to you.
Good morning. Today I'm going to tell you about Veterans Day. Veterans Day is a holiday we celebrate to show thanks to our veterans. Veterans are men and women who served in the armed forces in our country. This means that they are part of the U.S. military. Veterans included those who are in the Army, Navy, Coast Guard, Air Force, or Marines.
It takes bravery and honor to serve in the U.S. military. Many people in our military need to travel far from their families for long periods of time. They miss holidays, birthdays, and special family events. The members of our military also risk their lives as their work is very dangerous. They do it because they know that their job is important to keeping our country safe.
Veterans Day is celebrated on November 11th. The reason it is celebrated on the 11th is because fighting in the World War I ended on the 11th day, on the 11th month, at the 11th hour.
On Veterans Day, many people choose to honor veterans in different ways. Schools, post offices, banks, and many other businesses close and take a day off to honor Veterans Day. Some people write letters to thank veterans for their service.
Great job, Mr. Carney's class. We are going to switch over to Miss Smith's room, where her class is going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. So students in your classrooms, if you will, we know we've already done it once today, but we are going to do it a second time. So if you will, please stand and join Miss Smith's class in saying the Pledge of Allegiance as soon as her classroom jumps on.
All right. 1, 2. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Wonderful, friends. If you will remain standing, we're going to sing the national anthem again, and this is going to be led by Miss Byers' classroom. So please remain standing.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleam, whose the stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight was a man when deep down at the twilight's last gleam.
Thank you, Miss Myers' room. We are going to jump over to Miss Myers' room, where we have some Veterans Day poems that students are going to read to you.
Our thanks to you for all you do, defending our flag, white and blue. As Americans, we know what freedom means, the joy, the peace, and the right to dream. Freedom we love, but it is not free. The sacrifice is great, and you give willingly. Our thoughts and prayers are with you today. As you fight for freedom so far away, may God keep you safe in all that you do and bring you back home to those who love you. On Veterans Day, we honor all who answer to a service call. Soldiers young and soldiers bold fought for freedom bravely bold. Some have lived, some have, while others died, and all of them deserve our pride. We're proud of all the soldiers who kept thinking of red, white, and blue. They fought for us and all our rights. They fought through many days and nights. And though we may not know each name, we thank all veterans just the same. On Veterans Day, we honor soldiers who protect our nation. For their service as our warriors, they deserve our admiration. Some of them were drafted, some were volunteers. For some, it was just yesterday. For some, it's been many years. We owe so much to them who kept us safe from terror. So when we see a uniform, let's say thank you to everywhere. I'm saying this poem for all veterans, but especially my Peppa and my great Uncle Bill. VEs were very brave because veterans were very brave in the war. E is for extraordinary because veterans did extraordinary things for us. T is for tough because veterans were very tough in the war. Even though they may have gotten hurt, they never gave up. E is for excellent because veterans did excellent in the war. R is for ready because veterans were ready to fight. A is for active because veterans were very active in the war. N is for never give up because veterans never gave up. Thank you, veterans.
Thank you.
Great job, students. We are going to move to our ukulele club in Miss Land's room that is going to play for us Yankee Doodle Dandy. Great job to our ukulele club. Now, Officer Kirkland was not able to be with us today, and so he created a video last week so we could see our Loudoun County officers folding our American flag. We'll share that with you now. thank you to our wonderful officers for showing us that video that they were able to film last week when Officer Kirkland was here. We are now going to switch over to Miss Wright's room that's going to sing for us, My Country, 'Tis of Thee. Great job. Thank you, Miss Wright's room, for singing. We now want to welcome Major Castles from Fort Campbell in, and he is going to speak with you for just a few minutes about what is Veterans Day and what it means to him. And then we have 5 students that are going to ask him some questions.
Thank you, Ms. Basler. I'm not sure how this thing works. Does everyone, can you see my face or am I presenting?
We can hear you, but we can't see your face yet. That camera went away.
Okay, sorry about that. I'll see what I can do to fix it. Hey, so thanks everyone. I'm incredibly thankful to be here. Thank you, Ms. Basler. So my name is Major Todd C. Castles. Currently I'm stationed at active duty officer for the United States Army, currently stationed at Fort Campbell, Tennessee. I am a 90 Alpha. That's just a fancy way of saying a logistician. And basically I am the Division Transportation Officer for Fort Campbell. So right now there's only 11 of us in the Army. I coordinate everything that requires air, ship, sea, vessel, whatever it takes to get our troops wherever they need to go, wherever in the world. Forgive me, I'm still trying to figure this video out. I'll keep going though. So, and I've got a few questions here that I'm going to answer. So the first one, Ben from 3rd grade, from Miss Quisenberry's class. How long have you been in the Army? Total collective, I've been in the Army 14 years, long time. 11 years have been active as an officer. And the previous 3 years before that, I was enlisted in the National Guard to pay for school. I've enjoyed all 14 years. Additionally, so Silas, 3rd grade, for Ms. Quisenberry's classes as well. What places have you been to in the Army? I'd say the Army does provide you a unique opportunity to travel and you not really have to pay for it except with just your time. But I've been to Georgia, Tennessee, Afghanistan twice for 2 combat deployments. I've been to Virginia, Colorado, Louisiana, Rhode Island, and then now we're back to Tennessee, and we've lived in all those places. And I've got another one here from Brady from 4th grade, Mrs. Wright's class. Does the tank use gas for fuel? Absolutely. Not the same as a car though. Every vehicle in the Army, military uses the same type of fuel. It used to be called JP8, which was just a, like if you go to the gas station, you'll notice as your parents are filling up the car, they have different grades of fuel. So the numbers, JP8, it's now F24, and it's basically just jet fuel. So all of our vehicles use the same fuel. It's a very high grade diesel fuel. And the same with the helicopter. It just has to be run through a filters to make the fuel a little more pure before it goes in the helicopter. But it's all the same fuel. And then I've got another question here from 4th grade, Miss Byers' class. Why did you want to serve in the military? I think I've always felt like I've wanted to serve in the military. and I just kind of was called to do that. And it's just been something I've wanted to do since I was in middle school. And then what is the best and worst military food? And that's from fourth grade Miss Byers' class as well. I'd arguably chili mac from the MREs, which is basically macaroni and cheese, is the best MRE. And then still reigning champion of the worst food is the veggie omelet MRE, which I can provide a sample should Miss Basler want to try it. And that's all I've got. I mean, and Miss Basler, I'll pass it back over to you. I think I've taken a lot of time.
Thank you, Major Castles. And you can keep that with you. I am fine to not try that. Perfectly A-okay with that. I will rely on you. Thank you, Mr. Castles. We do appreciate that. And we will touch base with you again for our other assembly. And we are going to jump to Ms. Hutchings' room real quick because I did forget to put her in here about history of the American flag. So Ms. Hutchings, if your class will jump on, we will let you tell us about the history of the American flag.
The flag of the United States of America has gone through 27 different iterations.
It plays a big part in the lives of Americans and American culture.
Here are some interesting facts about the iconic stripes and stars.
The current flag has 50 stars and 13 stripes.
It was designed in 1958 by a 17-year-old high school student, Robert G. Heft.
President Dwight D. Eisenhower tested design out of 1,500 entries.
The flag has 13 alternating red and white stripes.
The stripes represent the 13 original colonies.
There are 50 stars on a blue field.
The 50 stars represent the 50 states. The colors of the flag have important meanings. It symbolizes hardness and battle. White symbolizes purity and
Blue represents vigilance.
perseverance and justice.
Flags displayed at night should be properly illuminated.
In the time of national mourning, hang the flag at half-mast.
Thank you, veterans.
Excellent job, fourth grade. Perfect on your facts, on your poems, on your singing. You have done a wonderful job. We are going to have our Veterans Day Parade today that we will stream so that you can see all of our veterans as they drive by. If you have any thank you cards that you would like to give to them or thank you cards that you would like to give to Major Castles, we will collect those too so we can mail those or give them off to him this weekend. We do appreciate everything you're doing. And fourth grade is our color guard, and they always practice hanging the flag up for us and taking it down in the right manner. We've also put it at half-mast for different events, for different reasons this school year, as well as we do not hang it in the rain because we do not have a light that shines on our flag. So thank you, Ms. Hutchings, for those wonderful facts as well. So let's remember today and every day during our moment of silence about our wonderful veterans and everything they have done for us. Students, thank you so much for participating. Thank you, Major Todd Castles in fourth grade for your meeting with us today on our virtual assembly. Let's make it a great day, Eaton Rockets. The choice is yours.